Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is February 11th, 2026, and this is going to be a quick scalp trade. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right. I did my trade. My trade was pretty quick. I was wondering if I should do another trade because it was kind of quick and it was okay, but it wasn't quite what I wanted. But it was a good trade. It was a profitable trade. That's all that really matters. And what I did, I traded this little area right here. I'm looking at a 5-minute chart. What I have on here is my custom pivot, which are those dashed lines. These solid lines are SVE pivots that I use all the time. My custom pivots is kind of like the pivots, kind of like my go-to thing anyway. The light blue line is the previous day high. The white line is today's open. Then I have what I call an H1 and an L1. Then this brown line down here is previous day low. This red line down here is my L2, my low 2. I have a low 1, low 2, a high 1, high 2. My high 2, we don't see it on this chart at this time. The market is coming back down here into an area where I traded at this morning. Let me bring up my pen. Let me see if I can bring that up. And like I usually when I'm talking to people about working with doing this day trading stuff and all, the first time when it comes to an area where you expect the market to make a move is usually the best time. And what I was looking at is this big candle right here, back here pre-hour, how this demand came into the market and pushed this thing up. So when the market came back and then we got a little pullback and back up again. So again, this is an area of interest right where it's at right now, but the first time it comes down here is the best time, because a lot of times these candles, it's easy to go back through like what we're seeing right now. So the next best play is right down here somewhere, or maybe at my pivot line and all that I'm looking at. And the thing is, when you're looking at this stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and erase all that. I'm looking at my option prices and all, which is down here. I like the way they changed this up where I can have my option prices right on my chart price. So I'm usually looking at that to see exactly, how pricing is going and how I want to go. And seeing like that coming close to my pivot, that was probably a nice trade right there already that I've missed. I call it I missed, but it still may be in play. What I'm gonna do right quick, I want to get, because I like trading right at the money when I do this stuff. So I'm gonna do a quick little flip here. There's one thing, this platform doesn't update like it needs to update, and I'm looking at my I'm looking at a 615, $7.06, 7376, down here and all. So I would be looking to take a trade right around here right now, basically. Because again, even though I'm looking at a 5-minute candle, I'm seeing 1-minute data. I'm seeing each tick on this candle as it moves. I know when it comes down here in this area, this should be a pretty good trade, at pivot or somewhere above here where this thing shot out of at. My first one was right here where it did this. Now my next little area is down here where it did this. So I'm kind of just watching these prices, and I'm going to a 614 and all. And I'm seeing what's happening. Again, this is not a trade recommendation. This is kind of like trying to catch that dropping knife and all. So you have to be kind of really mindful of what you're doing. And this market is in a little downtrend. It's pulling back that it had gapped up and all. But I will go ahead and do this. And I can always decide if I want to put it out or not. And I'm not going to do my 10 contracts. I'm going to just do the one, because this is just for demonstration purposes only. And I don't want to, I'm in my IRA account and I'll leave it there. It doesn't really matter and all. And I'm going to hit it right where it's at, because it's right at pivot right now. And I'm going to take whatever it gives me. And it already jumped on me. I saw it at 41 and it already jumped a little bit. And me, on these trades, I look to make anywhere. I like to make 50 cents on these trades. So, but sometimes I'll take 40. And I'll leave it right at the 41 that it was at, because we might get another little push down. We might, and get filled. And this is in a virtual account. This is not my live stuff. Is, like I said, it's done already. And I was kind of like, didn't want to take this other trade And it's not going to, again, when you start seeing the option prices doing like it's doing, like it doesn't want to go down, a lot of times, sometimes that can be a good sign too that this thing is ready to go back up. And normally I would go ahead and adjust my price to get on in this trade before it takes back up and goes back to the top and all. But I'm going to give it, let me see, where is it at? Where is it at? That's what I'm trying to see. It is at 41, and I should see, and it's already at my 10 cents. If I would have got that 41, and that's the whole thing why I don't see kind of trying to. We'll give it. We might get a little pullback, What time is it? Is that right at 10 o'clock? There we go. We're getting the crazy 10 o'clock spread. 6 has got me in at 41, and now I go ahead and set up my exit right away. And I'm going to try to get at least 20 cents on this trade. I won't go for the full. I'll go for 20, 25 cents on this trade. We should be able to do that in a little, not too much. So 41, 51, 41, 51, 61. It'll be 66 that we'll be shooting for. And all it's already there. There we go right there. Boom. And, oh, wow, it's already at 80 something and stuff. So it should have me out. It should give me the best price that's out there right now, and it gave me an 80 and all. So that's it. This is how, again, when you get comfortable seeing the market and all. This game is not. It can be easy if you take the time to study it, get you some good setup, get you some good strategies on base. Just me, I like using pivots. Pivot works for me along with what I'm seeing happening in the market, and that's pretty much it. That's all I really want to share at this time. Just showing you how easy this can be if you just take your time and wait for that trade, wait for that setup, take that trade, take that profit. Again, this thing can run a whole lot more. It can run all the way back up, but it is kind of in a downward trend. Me being a bullish trader, I know just to take that small little scalp and be done with it. And that's it. And I did just one contract. Again, if you want to see the money, that one contract did cost $700 in order to do that one contract, and I only made $40. And I'm okay with that. Because, again, if that was 10 contracts, that would have been $7,000, and I would have made almost $400. And I'm okay with that, too. And that's it. That's all I really want to share. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you guys have a great week. And I'll talk to you again this weekend, if not before. Have a good one. Right Side Trader here. Bye.